Hello, everyone. We're going to do a meditation about the asteroid, or in reference to the asteroid Chiron. Chiron is in everyone's natal chart, not a planet, but very significant nonetheless. Chiron's orbit is around the sun. He travels between Saturn and Uranus. So Saturn is like the shackling of karma, the struggle, the debt, the burden that we carry. I mean, Saturn's a lot of other things, but for purposes of this video, we're going to discuss it that way. And Uranus is freedom. And Chiron, the glyph of Chiron, looks like a key because it holds the key to our unshackling. So everyone's got Chiron in different constellation, different house, but really Chiron signifies the original wound that we all carry. When you delve further into Chiron in relation to where it falls in your natal chart and how it's played out for you, and you go through into your subconscious mind in doing energy work, you'll find that Chiron is always about the original wound that we all carry in the collective consciousness, that we are somehow separate from the creator, that we've committed some, there's been some unfortunate event, something that we've done that has taken away our feelings of self-worth, that has caused us to believe that we're unworthy of being a part of the energy of pure unconditional love. And the creator is that energy, the force, the alpha and the omega energy, that is an energy of pure love. The same energy that people see when they die and they pass over, that brilliant white light. It has like tiny, like iridescent lights going through it of the rainbow energy. And that's the energy of Metatron, Archangel Metatron, or the Holy Spirit. That's sort of like that connection grid that we all share with our higher selves, are a part of, that lead us into the higher vibrational energies and into the energy of the creator that we're all sparks of. We're all sparks of the creator, pieces of that energy of unconditional love. And we incarnate and we put on our DNA suits and we forget that that's who we are. You can see in babies that they're so close, to the veil. The veil is so thin for babies because they still remember a lot of that. And then as we grow up, those things kind of fall away and we get caught up in the illusion and the stories that we're playing out throughout our incarnation, and we forget who it is that we truly are. So this meditation will be a healing for that, in order to bring you more into alignment with the gifts of the Holy Spirit and of your higher self and the creator. And so we're going to do a meditation that takes us into that energy. When you reach that energy, it's really a chemical reaction that's happening in your brain when we do the meditation that takes you into that theta wave of the brain. So you may feel a little bit sleepy. And then we're going to say a short mantra so that your consciousness is able to remember being in that energy of pure unconditional love. And by just saying the mantra, then once you're used to the meditation, you'll just say the mantra with your eyes closed and you'll go into that space. So for those of you who are able to see these things, that's great. And if you don't, then you can just envision it. Really, if you just follow the words and what I'm saying, and just really allow yourself to flow with the meditation and go into that consciousness. That's really all you have to do, is just envision the colors and listen to the words and let yourself flow with the meditation. And it's very easy to get into that space. And that is the energy of pure unconditional love, where we're able then to do healings and release old wounds, okay? Things that we've been carrying that aren't true, that are just part of the illusion that we're playing out, okay? So we're going to put our feet on the floor because we don't want to interrupt any of the meridian lines. And then we're going to take one deep cleansing breath. I just need to adjust my camera. So we're going to take one deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you inhale through the nose, take that breath down to your root chakra so that you don't get, kind of like dizzy. Okay, so we're going to take one deep cleansing breath. And just leave your hands open on your lap or face up on your lap. And we're going to center ourselves in our heart space. And then we're going to focus about 20 inches above our heads on our stellar gateway. We're witnessing the green ray filling the stellar gateway, moving into the solar star, the soul star, the crown star, the crown chakra, and third eye, flowing into the throat chakra, the heart chakra, filling the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, the root chakra, coming down through our legs into our earth star. Will dissolve any stuck or stagnant energy from our space into the earth. And then we're going to witness that green ray flowing up through our auras to the stellar gateway and flowing down into our earth star, flowing up again to the stellar gateway and flowing down, creating a torus field of the green ray within your space. I'm going to ask the Creator to clear, align, rotate, open, and connect all of your chakras, harmonizing them, filling in any holes or tears in your aura, expanding your aura. And then we're going to witness within that green ray flowing through your space the tiny sparkles of white light that are shimmering throughout the ray, watching them each grow and expand, all of them meeting and connecting, filling all of you and all of your space with the light of creation as you dissolve into and become the light, allowing the energy of unconditional love to flow throughout every cork of your being. And just say, I am the light of creation. I am the light of creation. I am the light of creation. And now, as we do these healings, the stories will be removed from your physical body, your subtle bodies, and your energy bodies. Every time that you say yes, I'm going to ask the Creator to remove this story, and you can just say yes. And then that energy, you'll feel that energy just lifting from your space and going into the light, okay? So first we're going to remove the story that you are separate from and without participating in the energy of pure unconditional love from all aspects and all levels, from all of your bodies. You could just say yes if that's okay. We're going to remove the story that you have ever done anything to be undeserving and unworthy of participating in the energy of pure unconditional love. You could just say yes if that's okay. And then we're going to ask the Creator to remove the story that you are out of the flow of the energy of pure unconditional love. You could just say yes if that's okay. And now we're going to share forgiveness and unconditional love for yourself and for all of those who have been involved in the roles of this story with you, who have reflected this story with you, to you. A lot of times that's through one or maybe both of our parents or authority figures in some way that we've reflected that, we've had that story reflected back to us because we asked to be shown that before we came in with agreements that we that we sign up for before we get here, and in order to balance karma and things like that. So now we're just going to ask to share forgiveness for yourself, that you forgive yourself the way that the creator of all that is forgives you through the energy of pure unconditional love. And then with all of those involved in the roles of that story as well. And then I'll just witness that as you say yes, being taken from all of the soulmates in your soul family that you've played out these different stories with, okay? So we're going to just share forgiveness and unconditional love with ourselves and with all that is who have participated in the roles of this story. You can just say yes, if that's okay. Cleansing and returning the soul fragments through the energy of pure unconditional love back to each of their respected owners. You could just say yes. And then we're going to ask the creator to remove the story from all of our bodies that we are small. You could just say yes, if that's okay. We're going to ask to remove the story that we are powerless, that we are a victim, and that we are martyred from all of our bodies, and send that to the light of creation. Is that okay? And then I'm going to ask the creator to remove the story that we have forgotten who it is that we really are from all of our bodies, and send that to the light of creation. And if that's okay, you could just say yes. And then we're going to ask the creator to remove this story that we have. What was it? Okay. And then we're going to ask to remove the story that we're without being in authority of our own choices, that we're without having the authority to play out our lives or create our lives in the way that we can. So we're going to just remove the story that we have no authority. You could just say yes, if that's okay. And then I'm going to ask the creator to download all aspects and all levels of you, what it means from the creator's perspective, that you are a part of the energy of the creator of all that is, that you are created in the image of the God of highest truth, that you are a spark of God incarnated in a human body, that you are able to create the life that you choose to, that you're allowed to have full access to the memory and the innate knowledge that you have of the planets, and how to engage with those energies in the highest and best way. You could just say yes, if that's okay. And then for all of us who have suffered because of our delving into astrology, a lot of times when we were astrologers who gave advice to kings or who gave advice to people of influence, there was punishment that came when things didn't play out in the way that we had assumed that they would, because always free will is involved. So, and then also the story, Metatron is reminding me of being mocked for practicing astrology. We're going to ask to remove all of those stories from all of your bodies and send those to the light of creation, if that's okay. And then for any of you who feel like you may be blocked in the way that you connect with the creator through your psychic gifts and intuition, we're going to ask to remove all of those stories, the story that of doubting ourselves and doubting the power that we have within each of us, is what he's saying. You can just say yes, if that's okay. And then we're going to ask the creator to download all aspects and all levels of you, what it means from the creator's perspective that you are one with and a part of, and an integral and important part of all that is, that you are connected to and supported by all that is through the energy of pure unconditional love, that you're allowed to move forward free from and without attachment to the illusion of the stories that are playing out, that you're able to take the higher perspective and to see that things are always perfect, allowing karma to be balanced in the highest and best, most graceful way, and what that means from the creator's perspective without taking responsibility for others and without the concept that the creator has ever punished anyone, that the creator has ever been displeased, or that the creator has always loved you with an everlasting love, that you've always been accepted and seen as perfect and without blemish, that you're allowed to see yourself in the way that the creator of all that is sees you, as a powerful being of unconditional love, of highest truth, that is able to create the life that they envision and that they call into existence through the authority and the power of pure unconditional love. You could just say yes, if that's okay. That you're allowed to come into the aspect of your higher self, and that all aspects and all levels of you knows what it means to work in harmonious cooperation together through the energy of pure unconditional love. You could say yes, if that's okay. And then we're going to ask the creator to remove the story that life on earth is suffering and struggle and sorrow, replacing that with the story that life on earth and the reason that we incarnate on the earth is to be able to experience joy, to live in a vibration of joy, to serve others in a vibration of joy, just as the angels do, that there is no need to serve with sacrifice, that there is no reason to carry on through the paradigm of struggling and of sorrow, that you choose to release that pattern and to move forward in an energy of pure joy and what it means for your heart to resonate in the vibration of joy every day. Is that okay? You just say yes. And then we're going to ask the creator to share forgiveness and unconditional love for ourselves and for all of those who've participated in the roles of these stories and reflected these stories to us, and also for the lands and the places where these stories have occurred. You could just say yes, if that's okay. Okay, everyone. And then we're just going to concentrate on moving our energy into our root chakra. And then we're going to follow that down through our legs and coming into our earth star. We'll witness the thick, black, heavy roots growing through the bottoms of our feet, deep, deep, deep into the earth, securing us there. And then Archangel Metatron will zip up your energy. Okay, so that you're all tucked in there, all fresh and sparkly. Okay. All right, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Anytime that we do work with the physical body, we're changing the DNA. So you're going to want to drink a lot of water, and you might feel a little bit sleepy. Just get plenty of rest while this integrates. Takes just a couple of days for that to all get straightened out in the physical body. So anyway, everybody, I hope that you really enjoyed that and got something out of it. Blessings to all of you on your journey through the stars. The stars are a wonderful way to learn and how coming into the aspects of the higher energy, because the vibrations of the planets are so high. And it's also it's like the gift that keeps on giving. You can't learn everything there is to learn about astrology in one lifetime. So it's always discovering new things and, finding new astrologers and new books. And yeah, it's a really exciting path that you're on. And I wish all of you the best on your journey and creating your life through astrology. All righty. Take care, everybody.